What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. It's time once again for another episode of Ember. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to turn in some quests and get things handled. So before we do any of that, though, I think our primary goal right now should be coming over here and talking to Grouse, the merchant. Good old Grousey Grouse. Alright, what do you have? I would like to sell you a whole plethora of just ridiculously absurd stuff. Yeah, we'll sell, I think I just want to sell everything. Maybe not that. Small nailed knives, I have that, I think. No, I don't have that. A ram, shoulder bash. Ram into your shoulder into your target, dealing low damage and stunning them. I think we're fine. Alright, let's just keep going with this. Sell. Heavy armor, that. It's all fine and wonderful. I'd sell all treasure and junk. I better not sell my books. I'll be very unhappy. Alright, I think we've accomplished quite a decent amount of stuff. I think I skipped reading stuff last episode, guys and gals. I apologize for that. If you're upset, I apologize, but should be fine. Alright, what do we have here? The same. This gives us 18 more armor. Yeah, why don't we buy that? The iron repeater. Captain Murgle. It's only got 54. It's not worth it at all. Iron helm of quake. The iron hammer of sundering. It's 54. Sunder armor, weaken your target's armor, dealing low damage and increasing the damage they receive. That might not be that bad for Corin. Yeah, it does look like a better thing. Alright, we'll buy that for him. And that's going to be that, I guess. Alright, let's go and equip our new stuff. Corin seems to be the one who makes out the best at all this. Totally fine with that. The iron hammer of sundering. Come back here. We are going to sell again. I'll sell this. And the cudgel of doom. It's going to be fine. Alright. Anything else? Not really. I mean, I suppose we can get some food seasoning. I don't know, something like maybe just get like 10 of them. I don't know how much we're going to need money in the future, but still, we have a lot just sitting around. I'm a little bit... Oh, none of these actually... Oh, okay. Alright, well, let's go back and sell again. I was wondering where those were. I was like, man, it sure seemed like there was more stuff than... Nope, it wasn't. Alright, sell... Come on, sell it. Multi-shot, caltrops... Sell. Alright, I think the mead is not super useful, but I mean, I imagine we're going to get recipes that make all these things really good eventually, but for now, we're still rocking a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe I can put all the books inside of the thing. Alright, so I think that's what we're going to start with this time, guys and gals. We're going to go with a book. I think we're going to go with a book. Key items here. Nope, that's just going to be under this. Alright, so... let's read Cora's Diary number 2. Hold on, so make sure. So we did this one, we did this one. Ancient Goblin Ritualistic Dances. Goblin's Guide to Healthy Living. Did we use that one? No, we didn't actually do that one. Well, we could do that one, I guess. Let's read that one. The Goblin's Guide to Healthy Living by Grog. Goblins love food. No denying that. We will eat literally anything. We prefer meat over most things, but we absolutely love pies. Who doesn't? That's my question to all of you. Pies with meat, preferably. Fruit pies are nice, yes they are, but a hot, fresh meat pie is one of the best things Domus has to offer. I disagree, but that's just me. If you are ever in a dispute with a goblin, just offer him a pie. It might just save your life. Below are 4 dinner recipes and a bonus dessert pie that will make any goblin drool. Give them a try, and I think you'll understand why goblins are generally so cheerful. Chicken pot pie. Fresh chicken, flour, water, and rosemary. The main staple of a good goblin diet, chicken pot pies are simple, delicious, and make every goblin's mouth water. Simply bake it in the oven for an hour and serve it hot and fresh. Be careful, though. The scent alone might attract some friends who want to share in your delicious meal. A garlic mutton pie. Alright, ingredients are slightly aged mutton, nice stinky cheese, lots of garlic, water, and flour. This meal was popularized, I can't speak, it's fine, by the goblins on the warfront. When the mutton started to spoil, it would, of course, begin to taste terrible. But because we had to eat, we didn't have many options, so we got creative, cooking the mutton with some really potent cheese, and loads of garlic masks the rotten taste of the meat and generally gives you the energy to kill your foes. And don't worry, you only get sick about half of the time. Give it a try next time your mutton spoils, and you won't regret it. Well, mostly. Steak and cabbage pie, that also sounds bad. Steak, cabbage, carrots, garlic, flour, and water. Notice a trend here? We eat hearty. Goblins have an undeserved reputation for liking to eat garbage, but it's not true. We enjoy a good meal just like any other race. Sure, we will eat garbage if it's handy, but mostly we like to focus on relatively fresh foods. This is one of my personal favorites. We will eat garbage, it's funny. My personal favorites. I always like to overstuff the pie so it explodes in the oven. Sure, it makes a mess, but the exploded bits get a nice crispy char. Deer apple souffle. Venison, apples, cheese, ale, ginseng, water, and flour. Huh. This one here is a grog original. I made this for my third wife after we were married. Probably the only thing she actually liked about me. Even an elf would eat this dish, and they hate everything. Throw it in the oven for an hour and let it cool for 30 minutes to get the perfectly flaky crust. Eat with a spoon. Feel free to use it to woo a female or two. Drunkard's surprise. Ingredients: mead, ale, wine, grapes, apples, fresh blood, water, and flour. Figure out what the surprise is? This one really came together one particularly drunken night when my fourth wife was nagging me to make her something delicious. She was pregnant at the time and was eating everything in sight. All we really had left was booze and fruit, so I got creative. Of course, I was a bit drunk, so I cut myself a bit, and, well, that is how it became a surprise. For the gourmets out there, the flavor and texture of the finished product will vary depending on the type of blood you use. I personally prefer dwarvish blood. The pie takes on a purplish black hue, and it has a bit of metallic finish to it. Bake this one for 30 minutes and let it sit for 20 minutes or so to allow the alcohol and blood to really congeal nicely. And then you have yourself a boozy treat. Very nice. Alright, did we actually get all that? Like, this is the thing that we have now? Cooking. Nope. Do we have to actually do each one of those things then? Alright, is there a cooking fire around here? I'm kind of at a, I won't say at a loss, but I would like to try cooking that. Let's go see if we can't find a cooking fire. I'm gonna go cook. We have enough stuff to cook at least one of those things. I'd like to get all that out of the way. I'm gonna try to cook all of it, but if we can't do all of it, I'll at least cook as many as we can. Don't talk to me, man. I don't want to talk to you yet. You have to have a cooking fire in here, right? No? Yes? No? Nothing? You're the worst. Who doesn't have a cooking fire in their house? You guys suck. Nobody likes you. This is why nobody comes to visit. This is why your brother left you. You too don't have a... Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you people? Do you not eat food? Do you not enjoy a cooked meal? The monks just simply not cook. Something? No, I want a cooking fire. Do we have a map that shows me cooking fires? There's a merchant. Well, you know what? We're gonna go back and we're gonna cook there. Yeah, that's right. That's what we think of you. Hopefully this doesn't cause us any issues. Oh, we're outside by this other merchant. There should be a cooking fire over here. Yeah! See? Geniusness. I don't know if that's a thing, but it could be. Alright, campfire. Goblins Guide to Healthy Cooking. Fresh chicken, flour, water, and rosemary. I don't think we have that. Chicken, water. Nope. Okay, next up. Oops, sorry. Ah! All sorts of wrong things there. Let's see what else we have here. So chicken pot pie is out. Garlic mutton pie. What do we need? Slightly aged mutton. Nope, we don't have that. Steak, cabbage, carrots, garlic, water, and flour. We might have that. Steak, cabbage, carrots, garlic, water, and flour. We do have steak. We should have cabbage and carrots. Cabbage. Carrots. Carrot. Do we have water? And flour? Come on, we have to have something, right? Come on, don't tell me we don't have water or flour. Oh, that's super disappointing. Really? Boo. Alright, well we don't have water or flour, I guess. So that's out. Alright, is there anything else? Anything? Anything at all? Oh, steak. Oh, hold on. We do have flour. Do we have water? The bedroll. Water at the end, maybe? Nope. Huh. Wonder how you get water. Medium empty flask used in crafting. Flour. Well, we were close. We almost have everything. We were literally just missing the water. It's okay. Alright, let's take a look at the final one before we do all this. And then the booze of the deer apple souffle. Again, we don't have water or ginseng this time around. Now, what's the booze surprise? Mead, ale, wine, grapes, apples, fresh blood, water, and flour. So pretty much everything he has requires water, and that's one thing that we actually don't have. Alright, well, whatever. We've learned a little bit there. Alright, let's get back to Radiance. And let's turn our quest into Rael, whatever his name is. Rael. Call him Rael. What's up, dude? If you place the embers on the altars, the undead will continue to rise until the wards have been restored. Yes, the Barrows is once again warded from corruption. Excellent news! This is wonderful news. If left unchecked, the corruption could spread to the nearby countryside, maybe to all of Domus. You have done a great thing this day. Lightbringer, here, take this magic staff that I found during one of my research trips to the Barrows. You will get much more use out of it than I. Now, what shall I focus my research on next? Only time will tell. The fine iron staff of exhaustion. Greatly raise the temperature of an area, causing enemies caught within to be... that's just... Don't care. That's lame. Alright, let's go turn in our other quest. Elijah the Guard and Klaus the God. Sirma, we did it.
Yes, Lightbringer.
We see you have been recruited with your companion, or reunited with your companion. Now we can begin in earnest. I have some questions about the Ember crisis. Cora told me that you have a plan to resolve the Ember crisis. What is this plan? What do we do next? You must speak to the Ember Goddess. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. Appeal to her maternal instincts. Implore her to save her children. If she saves her children, she saves our world. What can the Goddess do? She has no control over the three races, or does she? She is all-powerful. We cannot begin to imagine what she's capable of, but we hope that, in her wisdom, she whisks all the embers away from the three races and places them here in Radiance, so we can protect them as your ancestors did. Somehow, I have this feeling like these guys are bad guys. I'm just saying. They seem to be really, just completely absorbed with getting all the embers here. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Or a very, benevolent idea. It sounds very, very evil. Just saying. Alright, so let's see here. The three races will have to deal with the resulting chaos, but at least they will still have a planet to call home. Cord told me that your plan involves speaking to the three races. And we should begin immediately. How do I communicate with the goddess? Three races. Yes, but not for the reasons you think. Don't concern yourself with that right now. Alright, then we should begin. How do I communicate with the Ember goddess? Julius? Sure, whatever. A researcher here believes he knows a way to open a portal that will allow you to enter the goddess's realm. Only a Lightbringer can enter the portal, that's why you're here, but Julius is missing a textbook without which he cannot create the portal. Its title is Restoration of the Lightbringer, and it resides within the Great Library. I suppose if you could simply walk into this Great Library and acquire the book, you would have already done so, yes?
What can I do for you?
You used to take me to libraries, and they were wonderful places. The knowledge, the scholars, the smell of the old books, the shushing. I have no doubt about the shushing. May we continue? The Great Library is now known as the Goblin Library. It was taken over by goblins shortly after the War of the Giants. You are not a fan of the goblins. What would goblins, of all creatures, want with a library? Well, it was certainly not their love of knowledge. They essentially wanted a roof over their heads. Goblins have traditionally lived in tiny caves, so you can imagine the allure of a grand, empty library. They have no interest in the books, and in fact, the book Julius needs may be long gone. For all we know, the goblins have used the pages to wipe their mouths, or worse. Was there nobody guarding it? Were there no defenses? Sadly, no. After the War of the Giants ended, Domus was in turmoil, you see. The kingdoms called back their guards for more urgent situations. And soon the patrons themselves stopped visiting the library due to the dangers of the surrounding wilds. Well, I guess we'll be on our way then. Let us pray the book is still intact. We have marked the location of the library on your map, and we suggest you use your power of teleportation to get to the Barrows. Then head south. When you deal with the Goblin King, remember that he is a great lover of learning. You may want to elevate your speech. But beneath his intellect, he is still a goblin. Approach him thoughtfully. Huh. Well, that's kind of a script flip, if you will. Alright, well, we could teleport. I want to go see if we can buy some stuff from the merchant here. And we get some water and we can start making some stuff happen. Merchants! Let's see here. We got flour, we got food. Oh, we got water buckets. What? Done. And I am totally getting a bunch of flour too. And done. Yeah, something like that. Sure. Alright, now we need to go and cook, which we can do by fast traveling. Over to... Before we do that, hold on, I want to check one more thing. Sorry, I know. I'm getting you guys all excited. Bread, cheese, dough, flour, food. Oh, we can just keep buying this all, as long as we want. Alright, that's cool. Fast travel to the deep burrows of doom. Fine, what is the skill that I have? Alright. Luther the Merchant. What do you sell, buddy? I bet you probably sell... Oh, we left it in the campfire. That's interesting.
How can we help you?
What do you have to sell? Oh, you got mutton. Nice. Cheese. Some healing potions. No water, though. Well, still, kind of interesting. Alright, campfire. We needed water and stuff. Water and stuff. So, let's put the flour. We needed flour over there. We needed water. Water. I command you by the power of Grayskull. And let's cook it. No such recipe. You are a liar. Maybe it has to be raw steak. It didn't necessarily say it didn't have to be raw steak, or it had to be cooked steak. Hold on. That must be what it is. It must be raw steak. Craft. What? Cabbage, carrots, flour, water, and steak, right? That's the thing. Alright, let's go read it again. Steak, cabbage, carrots, garlic. Oh, I don't have garlic. Water and flour. Oh, poo. Venison, we don't have ginseng. Alright, guess give me all my stuff back.
Are you looking for anything?
Yeah, I'm looking for garlic. Do you have any? Do you sell garlic? No? Nothing? No garlic? Dang it. Alright, well, I guess we will head on southward. Let's get out of this place. They're in the northern forest. We're heading south. Negotiating with the goblins at the Goblin Library. Alright. Well, we know where we need to head. There's going to be some, I assume, wolves. Apparently, they're forest spiders instead.
This isn't so hard.
This isn't so hard. Get sundered. Alright, so we sundered this cabal. It's fine.
Monkhood would be this bloody.
It's fine. What's going on over here? We have wolves or thieves? We have wolves. Alright, let's kill us some wolves. Get wrecked. And fireball! Woohoo! We're getting wolf pelts.
Makes me hungry.
It's just, well, you know what? Find me some garlic and we'll have some cool stew stuff. You find me the garlic, we will feast. We will feast like kings or small rodents or something. Should I kill the horse? That just seems wrong. I'm not going to do that. Leaving him out there to starve and, well, I mean, I suppose he could eat the bodies of his former masters, but, I don't think that's a great idea either. I'm pretty sure we left some grizzly bears behind that we can probably take the fight to now, but, well, we'll see. Alright, we shall head through the woods. Oh, there's something over here. What is it? I don't know, but I'm pretty excited. It's probably more
Dangers
spiders.
around every corner in Domus, eh?
Wolves attacking a small rabbit.
Ouch! That's gonna leave a mark.
Seems a little bit silly. It's alright, though. More wolf pelts to sell? I mean, that's just vendor food at this point. Vendor food. Alright, so follow this, and then it branches to the... Oh, hi, random bandit guys that are attacking us.
You should run.
I'm just getting
Cora, why don't you get away from that?
Oh yeah.
Alright, Cora, it's time for you to do bad things to that guy. We're going to do bad things to that guy, and you're going to sunder this dude's armor.
Scared.
Oh yeah.
Alright, and we're going to focus fire you down now with both Cora and our wonderful, wonderful Captain Murgle. And yeah, that was relatively simplistic. Do a healing burst here because, well, why not? Not sure why they would jump out at us. I mean, even with the element of surprise, it seems highly questionable that they would, like, really try to do that. Like, they don't, like, you know, we're pretty well armed at this point. We're not level 1 anymore. You would think they'd be like, nope, I'm not jumping on that. There's no way we win that fight. Sorry. We'll wait for the next ones. But no, they decided they were gonna, quote-unquote, man up on us and attack. I have to admit, it does seem like a silly and foolish thing that they've done here, but that's okay. We shall claim that. And, oh, we're getting pretty close to the goblin hideout here. Did I come all the way over here before? I feel like I did. But maybe not. No, you know what? I did not. Further ahead is goblin territory. Not a place one would ordinarily want to go. Certainly not me. Are the goblins dangerous? The ones that live outside the library have committed crimes against other goblins. They've been exiled from the library by the Goblin King. Given their numbers, we can surmise that there is a great deal of goblin upon goblin crime inside. The Goblin King actually enforces law and order inside the library? I've heard that the Goblin King is not only the largest and strongest of all the goblins, but also somewhat intelligent as well. I'd hope to never verify this rumor personally, but... Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're about to go embark on a goblin battle here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna die, buddy. Just saying. Also, I'm attacking you and we're standing around.
Love that sound. Enjoying some goblins.
Yeah, you're all gonna die. Hey, Cora hit level 6. I suppose I should heal myself. Ha! You thought you had something going. You fool.
Rub some dirt on it.
I did. I rubbed dirt on it. Don't even... Am I on
Let's
fire?
hope these
I am on
bloodstains
fire.
come
That's
out.
not pleasant. Please stop burning. Alright, so Cora's got some more intellect. I guess we'll go one more point into her vitality. Just to keep her rolling solid there. Let's see a lot of other stuff for her to pick up. We can go and loot the goblins. The ragged helm, heavy leather helm of healing burst. Okay, the crude iron hatchet. Yeah, whatever, we'll take it. What do we have up here? Goblin lookout, the crude iron longbow of exploitation. I thought it was going to say explosion. Maybe that's something we do later.
Give me some.
Alright.
Food must come to bridge.
Food must come to the bridge, huh?
All food come this way.
Alright, so we are ready to do some murder. I'm actually going to go over there with him. And I am going to slam and stomp the ground. And then we're going to get some immolation going here in the middle. And we're going to also rain a volley down. It's going to be quite good. And we're going to have you actually attack the guy with the bow in the back.
I'm just getting started.
I'm not sure if my volley ever went off. I think it did.
You handle the good enough.
Yeah, it looks like it is going off. Alright, and we did quite a bit of work with that. Okay.
We made it out of that one alive.
Yeah, it wasn't really that big of a challenge. Party heal. That's interesting. Quake. Silencing. Not super impressed. I've crossed over the bridge. And you know what? We're out of time for this particular episode. So we'll stop right here across the bridge. We have plenty more to go and explore come the future. But yeah, feeling pretty good about this. We've accomplished quite a bit. We're out. We're doing stuff. We even read some lore. We're doing all sorts of things, guys and gals. We're understanding the cooking a little bit better. We just need to get a few more resources, and we'll be looking really, really, really good, in my not-so-humble opinion, I suppose. Alright, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.